Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we'll talk about how to recover successfully after a layoff. You will agree with me, within the last 6 months, there are very many I'm talking about global companies, which have laid down their staff. Most recently, as of yesterday, we woke up to the sad news that Meta, which was previously known as Facebook, had laid down their staff, 11,000 of their staff. Before that, we had Twitter, which laid off the staff both from their US office and from the Ghana office. And also Baiju, which is the global brand based in India. So, as a professional, you need to understand that if you've been laid off, once you receive that email, it's a very painful thing. And as painful as it is, it's important for you to know that it is not because of something that you did. It is actually because of the economic situation that the company has found themselves in. Remember, in the current times, the economic situation is worsening globally. We have inflation, and we have also increase of expenses because of the things like war. And so it is not something that the company wants to do, but because of the macro environment or the changes that are taking place globally, it has to take some of these decisions so that they can stay afloat or it can survive. And therefore, you will realize that the human capital is one of the most expensive thing that is in the budget. So the company has to reduce their payroll, and it means some staff they have to go home. As a professional, how do you recover if you've been laid off from your role? These are some of the things that we'll talk about. Number one, you need to accept that you have lost your job. Accept that you no longer have an income. And therefore, with the acceptance, it means that you need to reevaluate your expenses. See the expenses that you can reduce the cost that you can. And those ones you can eliminate, you can at least eliminate them. There are companies which provide accommodation or housing to their staff. And so some staff may be living in the company accommodation. And so they need to move out. So they can get accommodation in areas where they can be able to manage the expense. Or if you've been living in a high-end area, unfortunately, you need to move to a place where you are able to manage the expense, because really you don't know how long you'll be out of work. Number two, you need to talk to your bank if you have any credit card debt or you have any loan. It's very important for them to help you restructure your payments. Managing your debt at such a time is one of the most critical things that you as a professional have to do. Number three, take care of your mental health. I know this is a situation that you were not foreseeing. And sometimes in life, we have curveballs which are thrown our way and we were not even aware. Curveballs like maybe some people they get maybe sick, like how they have cancer, maybe those terminal diseases, or some people lose their loved ones, like for example they might lose their friends, or maybe they can lose their spouse, their children, or their parents. Some people also, they can maybe lose their job, like what we are discussing about now. So whatever curveball that you that comes your way, see how you can manage it. In this case, accept the layoff. Yes, take time to heal, because it's something that is painful, and it will affect all your four areas. It will affect your finances, it will affect maybe your health, it will affect family. So just work on it, and or your spiritual life. So accept it. Take care of your mental health. It's very important. Remember, your mental health still needs to be intact. You need it for your next role, for you to take care of your family, for you to continue with your life. It's very important. Make sure you don't go the depression route. Just manage your mental health. Number 4, conduct a SWOT analysis of yourself. Look at your skills, your strengths. Look at the opportunities that you have. Yes, even with layoff, you still have opportunities. And this kind of opportunities are things like there are people who want to move to a different industry, they want to pivot to a different industry, or they want to move to a different role. 2, maybe they want to move to another role, which is a much higher role. Maybe they were thinking of getting a promotion. If you are, for example, a supervisor, you want to move to management. Number 3, there are people who were thinking of maybe starting their own business. So remember, you are the expert. The layoff did not take your livelihood in terms of your skills, your competence. These things are inborn, they are within you. Whatever role that you are playing, whatever title, that was just a title. It does not determine the person that you are. Even without that title, you are still you. You as an expertise, you are more than enough. And in your next role, or in the business that you will set up, your expertise is required. So make sure you identify your opportunities. These opportunities should be aligned to the career goal that you have for your life. And number 5, make sure you have a strategy, maybe your job search strategy. So you need to work on your CV or your resume, understand your achievements from your previous role, the results, and make sure you quantify them, because you need those information to put down in your CV. And also work on your LinkedIn. So these tools will help you to land your next role. So work on them. If you need any help, you can look for CV writers to help you write a very good CV that will sell yourself. Number 6, you need to work on your online presence or offline presence. That is, you need to manage your personal brand. So if you are online personal brand, you need to understand what is there. Can Google your name, see what comes up. Is it something that you want your next recruiter to see? Did you maybe perhaps put or make comments which are depicting you in a bad way? If you have any photos which are not good, and you think they will depict you in a wrong way, you need to clean up your online social brand.